And this is great news for the pollination industry, obviously being able to move bees and hives in between states to be able to go and pollinate various fruits and whatnot. But how much have we missed out on with these border closures?
With the border closures, what happens is we're uncertain that we can do a pollination an event. It takes months to get hives ready to go to these pollination. So now having a bit of clarity and seeing that hives are going to be able to move, we can start setting up for this. We missed out on a lot of raspberries and blackberries last year, even though that we're in the state of New South Wales. But almonds, our biggest movements of bees in the country, I think they were down like significant amount of thousands of hives. So they've got to be able to have all these hives come in and pollinate. And if we can set up for that, then the guys can get their bees ready to go in August, September.
So is this likely to have a lesser significant impact on the agriculture industry now that we're able to get these bees moving again?
Oh, very much so. And not just the agricultural industry. What people don't realise is with bees, our fruit is larger, we get more abundance of it and things like that. So we've just seen with floods where the prices of food has actually gone up, or fruit that's been affected by the floods. And if you had the same problem with the bees, we could be having price rises from lack of pollination. So hopefully that's going to head that off as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And does this news provide hope that possibly we could see the complete eradication of varroa mite in New South Wales?
That's what we're working for. We've been working for that for over 6 months now. And if we can do that, then we'll be the first country in the world that's actually eradicated it in an incursion. It's been a lot of dedication from a lot of areas and a lot of great people, and I'd like to thank them all. But hey, if we can eradicate it, we keep our clean green image, and that's what we're really trying to do.
It would be an amazing world first, but many beekeepers, particularly in the red zones, they've been forced to eradicate their hives completely due to varroa mite. Is it likely that they will rebuild, and how long would it take them to basically start again?
Some of those blokes have actually moved into the blue zone, so their bees were eradicated in the red zone, and then they've restarted in the blue zone. And when we get proof of freedom, which is usually about 3 years of no detection, then they can come back in. So the ones that have got going again and are in the blue zone, then they're right to come back in once we have proof of freedom and they can reopen their businesses there.
Right, and so you mentioned that it's 3 years before we get that proof of freedom. That's quite a long time.
It's quite a long time, but when you've got to be certain. The last thing we want to do is turn around and go, oh, we think. If we think we've missed something, then we're all back to square one. We don't want to start at square one again. We want to keep moving forward.
And overall, the beekeeping industry, how is it holding up at the moment following the significant floods that we have seen across the country?
It's been a pretty hard couple of years. The last 4 years has been bad for beekeeping. But this now gives us a bit of certainty. There was a fair bit of worry again in the bee industry. We've had a bad season for honey. But no, this is good. This is really good for the industry. We need this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, fingers crossed it's up from here. Some good news, and hopefully it continues. Steve, thanks for your time this afternoon.
No, thank you.